prepared for it.
Seeing Mario do the limbo. Also looking forward to some laughing Titus. Yes, absolutely. That was put towards our Final Fantasy X laughing cutscene, which is making amazing progress. We're at $8,200 out of $30,000 to see one of the very infamous cutscenes in Final Fantasy X.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that was as high quality as it could be. So not gonna lie, this is the most full I've seen the stream room the entire GDQ.
We have $100 from Piano Man JV that says, hello.
You have work at 8 a.m. tomorrow? Yeah, as much as I love SMW, I would have been like, I might just catch the VOD. But as a heads up, y'all, I haven't actually mentioned this yet, but from what it sounds like the ROM still is planning to be posted immediately after the race. So I'll probably end stream by spamming the link to the GDQ thing. And then we'll probably just find someone to raid after it's over, because it'll just be a nice little short stream from both of us. Yeah, major shout outs to Blacktastic and David TKI, because they sacrificed their runs to get the last 2 days back on schedule. Yeah. I've been saying it the entire time. They deserve whatever fucking time slot they want if they submit their runs to GDQ next time. I feel like if you volunteer to bump yourself from the schedule to get the schedule back on track, that should give you priority to start the marathon. Just kick off the marathon next time if you want to. You deserve it at this point. Halcyon with a raid. How's it going, everyone? Alert, there's been a raid. I forgot to put a raid alert or any kind of alerts on the scene, so that's the one we made up for this. Hope you're doing well, Halcyon. Good to see you.
Well, you're absolutely correct to get hyped, because we are ready for our Super Mario
We're ready?
race with Barbarian.
Holy shit! It's ready, y'all. Spoilers. My level's first. Me and Borgie kicking it off.
Why am I so behind over here?
Alright. So. Oh, look at the teams.
Ah, Showdown!
We have three. We have some of the best Mario players here. We got some great levels for this Mario.
We're doing great, Halcyon. Thank you.
With me we have.
Oh, there's Kaz and Amy.
And we have an exciting relay for you with levels never before seen. Mark, would you like to
I also have
explain
missed
how this is going to work?
Sure. So the format of this race is going to be, first off, a 3 strikes you're out rule, where the player that's playing right now, they're going to get 3 attempts at the level, and once they die 3 times, they're going to rotate to the next player, and they're going to get 3 lives, and that's going to continue until one of the teams beats the level. And once a team beats the level, then the next player is going to rotate regardless
Court's
of how many
the
levels, and the
donation.
next team, and the other team will do the same thing. As for beating the levels, if you beat a level, you're going to get a 10-second advantage on the final level. So if you beat all 6 levels, then you're going to have a full minute advantage over the other team.
Very important distinction. It's a 3 strikes rule this time. Instead of every single life is rotating. I'll explain why probably at some point, but I just wanted to emphasize that is a very important and subtle difference from last race. Yeah, all of these levels have been secretly worked on by all of the creators, and hack developers and stuff. Yeah, I think it'll help the flow. It'll help players actually be able to build consistency. And it allows for the visual rotation still, which we actually weren't planning on originally, if I'm being honest.
Excellent. This is going to be exciting. It's the first time these levels have been seen before.
Can y'all hear Kez, by the way? Amy's definitely quiet.
Yeah,
also shout outs to Margo for the overworld. But with that said, let's get this relay going. You want to count down with me from 3? 3,
but yeah,
2, 1,
I made this. Specifically, the very first section of this level is my segment.
I'm behind.
Jessica, Carl, and Shoujo. On the right, we have the RNG Dolphins, which is third wall. Thank you. Shovda and Barb. And as you can see, you have their names in the top left corner. And also below their names, there
the heads up thing is so cool now.
Everyone in this is so good, and we know them all. I can't.
Alright. Okay.
And now you're getting good
Yeah,
see
so
the rotation
first of all,
aspect of
shout outs to
those.
Borgie for basically all the visuals in this. Borgie worked his goddamn ass off to make all of these cute little visuals throughout everything.
Correct. Now,
Um,
first section,
I made
this
this first
is made by
section.
Psychedelic
Borgie
Alright,
made
Borgie,
segment
let's
number
see it
2.
now.
Yeah, this is
makes very
this is kind of
exciting
surreal, y'all.
colorful palettes,
Oh.
as you can see with this nice purple and orange.
That's me.
We have some.
Sio's a creator who has a high emphasis on really interesting platforming,
And
really basic and accessible platforming, and you can see that
Hee
here. Definitely looks like a Sio.
Absolutely. Starting off with some
hee.
yellow platforms with some spin jumps on fireballs. And we're just trying to see where they're going to go from here. Once again, two of the commentators have never seen these before. This is our first time.
Also,
seeing these.
you can kind of not really super hear it, but when y'all download the ROM, major fucking shout outs to Dan the VP for the port that he used in this level. Yo, Shoujo! Shoujo! Oh, wait a minute! Oh, okay. So, I can spoil this for y'all because she can't hear me. If you wait on that last platform, there's an infinitely respawning block there, so you actually get more attempts at it. I was kind of hoping she was going to freak out and stay there for a second, but I figured the pressure of the race would force them to kill themselves.
Even if you may not be actually playing the level, you get
Oh,
to
we
see
got an
what the
H.
teammates are doing and adjust from there, which is just
Yo.
as much information as possible. And it looks like in there. Let's go.
I can't see
Getting the
anymore. I'm
first
just
checkpoint.
crying.
Now, this next section is made.
Nice.
by another fantastic creator.
Yeah, this is awesome, y'all. I'm very proud of these racers. Very proud of these
I
levels.
love these falling fast fights. I
Yeah.
think I've seen that before.
Very reminiscent of one of their games called Luminescent, a fantastic game.
So, segment 2, which you're seeing on Double Jump Dinos right now, was made by Borgie. Very, very fucking cool segment. The second he showed me this, I was like, oh, this is like enhanced version of the Tetris segment. Which felt really cool, honestly, because it was cool to be able to adapt that into a new level. I'm very happy to see that the racers are actually like enjoying this too. It seems like they're vibing with it pretty well.
So far, things are looking pretty
Yeah, Borgie was able to make these pipes work somehow. I don't know how he made it work, but it made the level like super fucking dynamic. When I designed this segment originally, the first segment, we didn't have the pipes on the level, as you could tell. But it ended up actually working pretty well as an intro for the level, because I feel like if I would have had pipes right away, it might have been a little powerful. Alright, third wall, let's do this, buddy. No, god damn it!
Dolphins had a very close
I
attempt there.
didn't expect to just be sobbing this entire time. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Yo. Double jump dinos are fucking killing. Are they getting trolled? Oh, they got trolled by the smashing pipe. There's a troll there.
Feather, which gives her a cape. So we're gonna see what kind of cape shenanigans we got in this level. This is
The objectively best.
there we
Getting
go.
crushed by that falling pipe.
And once again, anything can happen. You might not be expecting it, but the creators are. They're watching. They're waiting.
Alright, Barb got it.
This is incredible.
God, this is so cool.
Good time for a donation. And
Yo, we were stressing about this so fucking much, like all week, and now everyone just gets to enjoy it.
We both see okay.
They're all tied up.
Just kidding. H first. All right. But we have $25 from GlitchCat7.
Alright, so honestly, y'all, these racers are pretty close to each other now.
It's a community teeming with creativity and talent, and I'm grateful to call you my friends. Thank you, racers and everyone.
Restream's a few seconds late compared to your commentary. Yeah, I'll try to watch more off of my... we have it on the TV also, and I think the TV is like ever so slightly ahead, so I'll try to watch more on the laptop so I can...
Both teams now in the same
Oh,
section.
should I turn off the TV?
No, it's okay. I'll just make... It kind of is nice to have
Yeah, double jump China's
a little bit more ahead of time. Thank you for that though, Bunny Bun, because I didn't think about that.
Yeah, 'cause I guess.
Just got trolled.
Oh, because you're supposed to jump on top.
Even in
Yeah.
like this with the holes they've never seen before, they can still get trolled.
Absolutely, and they should.
The smug! My face is on GDQ chat!
Yep.
I see me on the TV!
Yep. He did hesitate. You could tell when he threw his arms up. He was like, why did I go through that pipe? That was the exact reaction we were hoping for. Alright, so the good thing is once you've seen that troll, the ending is forgiving enough that I'm hopeful that just when somebody gets back up there, they're good.
Let's go.
Alright.
Says, good luck, Grace.
We were trying to aim for about 10 to 15 minutes per level, by the way.
We also have $250
So
from
hopefully
Peter
that works out for everyone.
that says, really glad to be a part of this event again. Much love to and
I'm
from
seeing
the
everything
whole
in chat
SMW
before I get to
community,
say it.
and hoping to see a wonderful race.
Alright, Shojo's got a chance.
So much before.
Green team's also already seen the troll pipe, which is pretty big. Okay.
Momo, yeah, it is.
Alright.
Yoshi.
That is Shojo and the Yoshi hat getting the H. Okay. Final segment. Slight spoilers, I guess. Segment 3 of this level was designed by both Borgie and I. We kind of wanted to come together and basically meld our first two. Yeah, Kaz and Amy are on commentary. Carl Sagan 42, Shojo and Juz are on the left. Barb, Third Wall, and Shovda are on the right. Everyone's doing fucking awesome already.
Oh, they're following the pipe all the way down. That's really cool.
One thing I would like to point out about this relay race is that it is Legends of the Hidden Temple theme because we are children. And as you can see from like the amazing...
Yeah, there's an unbelievable amount of friends in one area.
The colors of the team-
And yeah, Shojo's also, I believe...
SMW runners having 90s nostalgia is all I see in the chat.
Shojo's also, I believe, the newest SMW player here. Like, all of the SMW players that are racing right now are, like, goddamn amazing. But I believe Shojo started SMW, like, fairly late compared to everyone else, so...
She played Maker a lot first, right?
Yeah,
And
so...
then started.
Yo, Shojo! Shojo! Holy shit, just one-shot it! God damn! Shojo just crushed it! Whew!
Absolutely fantastic work.
Like,
Don't get trolled, don't get trolled! No!
Giving them a 10-second advantage going into the final level. But there's plenty of levels left over.
Alright.
you want to see it on the ones that are ahead. You don't want to see it on the ones that are not.
That's alright, that's alright. It was a good race.
We have $1,500 from Darkanon.
Dark donated $1,500? Holy shit!
Who says, the Super Mario World community never ceases to amaze me with how supportive it is and how much they are willing to work to make a positive impact in the world. Seeing the amount of work, love, and dedication that went into making this relay race a reality was absolutely wild. And I can't think of a better stage for their efforts than SGDQ 2022. Good luck to both teams, but go Giants!
Dark at 10,000
And
out of
let's
10, I think
multitask
is what I
those wallets
typed.
to keep those donations coming to support the fantastic and positively impactful work of Doctors Without Borders.
Dark's not here right now, but major shout.
at GDQ.
Yeah, Dark's at GDQ. Small but major shout outs to Darkanine, by the way. Dark helped out an astronomical amount getting this ROM together. Dark and D4 were like the power team for getting this thing actually off the ground.
So I think we will get started with this one on. Let's think we're ready for a countdown.
Let's go. 3, 2,
1, go!
Okay, so this level also fucking sick. This is a G-Breeze and Miracle Water level. G-Breeze is most recently known for Odd Sands, and G-Breeze and Miracle Water have worked together on a lot of like jump levels and stuff too. The ASM for this is when you land on the ground, you basically do this like shockwave ripple thing that sends sprites up. This mechanic is super fucking fun. It's also like really easy to understand. In terms of like an actual race level,
My face again, OMG! Sorry. No, like the email
yeah,
was OMG.
I
I
saw.
wasn't just yelling OMG. I needed to clarify. I'm sorry.
They're using the shockwave
It was
to
almost.
move sprites out of the way to
I'm sorry, I probably interrupted you. I'm very emotional.
And also using
all
spread
over the place
interactions
right now.
like the magic from the Magic Koopa, using that to open up a block spawn point that you
Friends
can
put
land
my
on.
face in GDQ chat. What the heck?
Yes.
Like, I need y'all to know, we've been watching GDQ years and years and years before I ever
While we're
considered
still
being
sorting
on
out these
Twitch
earthquakes,
myself.
got
Like,
some time for donations?
I'm not new
Thank
to
you to everyone who
GDQ.
sent them in. So many.
Yeah, so-
I am new to knowing so many people and that are there and
So we've got
running and hosting and
$250 from
creating.
Slide,
Like, that is new
saying,
to
It
me.
was so cool
But
to meet all my SMW Central pals in
we've
person
been watching
today.
for a very
Always
long
love to see
time.
Kaizo Mario at
Yes.
GDQ.
I vividly remember watching it back when it was classic games done quick, and then it became awesome games done quick and summer games done quick.
Did I watch it then?
No,
No.
that was slightly before we started watching it.
I wasn't sure.
So Double Jump Dinos have already seen slightly more of the level because they've seen the green balls so far. You're also starting to see, by the way, why we implemented the 3 strikes rule, because if racers had to rotate in between every single death in these levels, I don't think we would have really seen a whole lot of consistent progress.
Yeah. Well, and I can vouch for that because Sio and I have tried to play Jump Half as 2-player together, where you rotate every life.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you don't rotate the controller, but it switches from Mario to Luigi every life.
Yeah.
And I had no hope of making any progress, you know?
Yeah. And honestly,
I kept dying.
I wasn't even really... Oh, yo, third wall got through. Okay.
Yeah, I think 3 lives is a good number.
It's a very surprising thing to balance, honestly, because, like, going into the marathon, I guess I could talk about this now that the race is happening. Going into the marathon, our plan wasn't to actually rotate at all. Our plan was to basically have just all of the players on multi-tap, and then everyone would sit there and just transition between people. But we realized actually once we got to the marathon that wasn't gonna work. Like, we had to set it up to do the rotation thing, which then stressed out all of the level designers because we were basically told to design levels that like weren't gonna have as much rotation in between lives. So then we had to come up with all of this stuff. Shoutouts D4, Dark, Mark Alarm, Fawful, Doc, Glitch, RBP. A couple of other people I'm forgetting, but those are the people. TJB. TJB was huge for playtesting as well. Let me just pop in here real quick because I need to make sure these people actually get shouted out because all of these people put in an astronomical amount of work to get this hack working. Yo, and Barb got the H. Okay. Slight spoilers for y'all at home. The levels aren't always super consistent length. So while Borgie and my level was 3 checkpoints, not every level is going to be 3 checkpoints. So I'm happy to see RNG Dolphins up into the H. I'm also happy to see RNG Dolphins take a little bit of a lead here because they were slightly behind in our level, and it's very important to note that these teams are all incredible. Nobody's seen these levels before on these teams, so just being able to do like any of this in front of an audience is ridiculously impressive.
Every single one of them.
Trying to juggle this Yoshi at the beginning of the air is really interesting.
Those are our
for us
friends.
to navigate.
It's
Mm-hmm.
difficult as a Mario World player because your instinct is to drop Yoshi and pick. But this level says no, and I don't understand.
Good time for some donations in here while we're figuring this puzzle out.
Definitely.
Awesome. We have $35 from Lungfish 3000.
Lug donated.
That says, peace and love to all the racers. In their skills and in Doctors Without Borders, I have firm belief. Thank you so much, Lungfish.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
So as you can see on the Dolphins, they were trying to drop Yoshi into a pit.
The audience is
but
so loud!
Yeah.
Oh! My heart.
Yoshi relies
Alright, so y'all can see in RNG Dolphins, the second half of this level is so fucking cool. You gotta like ditch the dolphin, but then save the dolphin, or ditch the Yoshi, but then save the Yoshi and like bounce it back up, and then ditch it again.
Doing its best to try to trick
I forget which half of the level was made by G-Breeze and which half was made by Miracle Water, but major shoutouts to both of them as well. Fantastic levels.
Lord White in the chat!
Once again, these players will have different strengths, different weaknesses.
It's extra separated on the TV and it's so funny. It looks like he has two tiny heads.
Certain players that gravitate towards different levels, different setups. So a level like this might be better for the arcade.
Yeah, this is awesome, Momo.
But it doesn't mean that they'll always have the advantage. So it's really
Also, I guess I can go ahead and let y'all know this is one of the lengthwise shortest levels because it is execution-wise one of the harder ones. So even though double jump dinos are still in the first half, they very well could come back here because the second half is not super long. And there's only 2 halves. And also, thankfully...
Wait for Angel said hi to you in chat.
Oh.
Jump in and say we have $300 from Dreisel. That says, so excited to see
Alright,
my
Barb
new
got the ditch here.
I just love
Alright,
seeing people I
so
don't
here's the most difficult trick of the segment, but Barb honestly read that extremely well. Died, unfortunately, but I think read what to do there. Shoujo! Shoujo clutching it out! Holy shit!
both teams are on the same section. So
God damn. Okay, so both teams are back in the same segment. RNG Dolphins have a pretty substantial knowledge lead here. But real talk, Shoujo's been beasting it, so I don't know if that lead really matters right now.
let's see.
So it's kind of interesting you say that, Momo, because typically it's really hard to go back and forth.
Do you like what I just said in the chat?
Yes. Typically it's
Oh,
like,
it's so cute.
you little sweetie.
Sorry, I was really proud
That's
of that.
okay. Typically, it's like really hard to actually bounce back and forth between Mario Maker and SMW, especially if you're doing Kaizo stuff. I will say that it'll help with just knowing what to do quickly in a level. And Shoujo's been practicing her ass off. Like, I know she's definitely been putting in the work. How's it going, Figure Skater? Good to see you. Okay.
Hey, Figure Skater, how are you?
So this part right here is a little tricky because this like wraparound part with the disco. What you want to do is you want to do like a run. I don't remember which way the mic's facing. You want to run to, so for third wall he wants to loop this way and then loop around to kill it, which he did right there. Alright, third wall's got a chance. This ending, stressful as fuck. Up pipe final boss.
You hate to see it.
The up pipes are pretty infinite in Super Mario. Difficult to
Alright.
clear.
So
a level like this with a trick like that is a little bit frightening.
Very.
yeah.
But they do
This is the greatest run of the event so far, and I don't know if I recognize
Yeah, I don't know that name at all.
That's outside of the community saying that. Oh my
Yep.
god.
don't know.
These up pipes are pretty tricky.
Because of course this is the most exciting event for us. Like, we've been waiting all week for this. We've been waiting months for this.
So the real, I think third wall might have cheesed this segment. I didn't actually see what third wall did here. But you want to like basically land once and kill the shells, because if you bounce twice, the red Koopa goes up too high. So even though it's happening off screen, he's still pushing that red Koopa up onto the cloud up there, so he can't jump up. This level is definitely the most puzzly of any of the race levels that we have. But truthfully, that's just kind of the way G-Breeze and Miracle Water design. Like, they just design really cool, like, intricate levels. I don't remember the music offhand. I only really knew the music for my level, if I'm being honest.
We also have $100 from Mr. Six that says, "Hi from Australia."
Okay, so thankfully, we tried to aim for about 15 minutes per level. Honestly, it looks like both of the teams are still in the running for that. The ending is stressful, but it actually is a little bit looser than it looks like it is. It's mostly trying to figure out the disco segment. which honestly is a pretty cool thing to have to try to put in a race level. Oh yeah, third wall absolutely got it.
Well, let's see.
Alright, so let's see if third wall can do the jump here. 2, 3. Oh, he jumped too early! Come on!
Fortunate.
Oh.
Come on.
We have $50 from Boop from
Flipped it
Yoshi
off from the crowd.
that says
Barb, come on.
Shoujo and the double jump dino.
Paul,
Here's a
hi.
Yoshi for good luck.
You might want to rewind the VOD like 10 minutes because I just showed off my level. Or they just showed off my level. But you could also just watch this race because it's sick as fuck anyway. Shoujo lost the yo on the corner block. God damn it. I don't know why Barb's not... Like, Barb's doing the right motion, but isn't having the shells interact correctly, which is a little unfortunate. I'm gonna pay attention to double jump dinos, though, because I haven't really been seeing how they're handling the second segment.
From the little Hylian
Damn it, Barb. Almost.
that says, "Greetings from the
Okay. I know. But then I saw the Barb was
That's okay.
halfway
It just
in.
made me laugh.
Y'all never
It seems like double jump dinos are figuring it out, too.
Let's
Oh,
crush
Paul's been
those.
watching.
You've been watching? Okay. Cool.
So currently we have the RNG Dolphins have a little bit of an advantage here as they've seen the end, and they're just trying to get a little bit more.
So yeah, Shoujo's up. I don't know how...
As important or more important than being able to.
Okay, so I think what's happening is Shoujo's actually doing these jumps slightly too fast. And something that actually happens in race levels especially is muscle memory forms extremely quickly. And sometimes that muscle memory is not always right.
Yeah, no,
Um,
that happens to me a lot.
And like
very
after
easily.
after a while, like you kind of learn like, okay, I need to reshape this jump so it doesn't do this. But it can be very difficult. Alright, Juz is here. Oh, Juz has a shot. Juz has got a shot. 2, 3, up, and in the pipe. Okay, troll at the end. But there's the midway. That's alright. That's alright. They'll figure it out. They're taking a little while though. So the real troll, you gotta jump straight into the water because otherwise the thing shakes.
This is not quite water. This is not nice.
No, this is great. This is fantastic.
They don't figure this out.
Yeah.
This is nice.
I'm pretty sure Miracle Water made that ending if I remember right.
Level 2.
Whew.
Giving them a 20-second advantage so far going into the final level. Fantastic.
You cannot walk into the water because if you walk off the ledge, it counts as basically jumping. Okay, so real talk, y'all.
Exactly what we expected out of
I never beat horse flying disorder. Y'all will probably see why. I tested the fuck out of this.
DSM-5!
Yes, it's a DSM-5. I never beat this level.
And Dan says, "This is for all my friends in the SMW community. The way you breathe new life into our favorite classic consoles and games is inspiring."
They didn't
to me
do
as a
any like
developer.
pride emotes
And your
this
incredible display
year.
of platform
Nope.
skill is inspiring
They
to
just
me as a
really said
gamer.
fuck pride,
It's
didn't they?
beautiful seeing
They
design
did their
and
like
creativity
front page
and
banner
it's
thing, and that was pretty much it.
Well, I mean, they did some top slots front page, but then their front
I hope we
page
can all
shelf
admire your
and
skills for
just
many
no
years to
emotes.
come. Thank you, Dan.
The pride emotes are always the best ones. Why would they slap on
Squirt
them?
Cobain is gifting 50 subs.
Oh my god. I've seen this person at the top of their gifted actually. Like all week long.
Alright, y'all.
enthusiast.
Welcome to horse flying disorder. Arguably the hardest level of the race. It depends on how good you are at flying. And specifically, depends on how good you are
Off on the TV, I think.
at complex Yoshi flight.
I'm watching it on my laptop. And I think you were too.
Yeah.
It's just too much going on.
So basically, this entire level is pretty much built around being able to Yoshi fly, really at all. Like, you basically Yoshi fly to here that Shoujo... So, Shoujo's doing a really good race trick, by the way, of just learning what you have to, like, see. I've noticed that she's been doing that kind of a lot with her lives, where even when she's not like technically able to make it through,
This looks like a very Mario Maker-y level.
it's a very Cape level, and
Just the way that it's set up with like that arrow to the left and stuff, it just
yeah,
has a lot going on that first screen, which kind of gives me a Mario Maker vibe.
yeah.
That's all. Nothing
But-
really bad about it.
Yeah, but basically the fun of this level is once you know how to do a Yoshi flight, you're able to basically do a quick turnaround, hit the switch, get the P balloon, which actually stores your flight because SMW is weird, which lets you fly. Yo, Arrow with a raid. Alert, alert, there's been a raid. How's it going, everyone? We don't have alerts on here, so that's our alert for tonight. What were you up to, Arrow? This race is sick. If y'all have not been paying attention, it's been very, very close. Currently 2-0 double jump dinos, but it's very much anybody's raid, or anybody's race so far. This is very much let's give up DLC. That's not a bad thing. I will say that this is above my flight ability. And I hope that the racers are better. Oh, I know the racers are better at flying than I am, because Third Wall's already okay. Third Wall got the Yoshi flight. There are a total of 7 levels, Cheeseburger, and actually this is a good opportunity to exclamation makers.
Yeah, blue in the chat.
So we've seen Borgie's level with my level. We've seen G-Breeze and Miracle Water's level. We're currently on BK's level. We still have a level by Idol and Mar. We still have an Idol by Furpy, which, spoilers, is like mind-blowing. We have Maddie's level. This is BK's level.
Okay. Oh yeah, KP level? BK?
Yeah.
I'm shocked.
BK is the creator of Let's Give Up, which has a very similar aesthetic and flight style to this. So thankfully the racers were at least informed that this is what they were going to have to do. It's like this is a very tricky maneuver, like even by people who are good at Cape standards, this is a very tricky maneuver. Especially since there's those death blocks in the corner. Oh, Juz got the stomp, but then died to the after part. That's okay. Getting some knowledge here.
Dolphin's trying to get in a little bit, trying to figure out information. Probably have time for a very quick donation.
Sounds good. We have $5 from Brad Brains that says, yeah, let's go, Brad. It can't be understated just how great the runners.
Imagine being good at Cape, right?
Mario World Fan
Third wall.
Relay.
Hold
We're
on.
all so proud of you.
Hold on.
Brad.
No! Okay, so I think what Third Wall needed to do there was actually hold on to the fireball a little bit and just stomp through. Third Wall basically more, like, he got more information on that attempt, I think. Okay.
If you've had experience with its creators levels before, you see the blue coin and a Yoshi usually means that the creator wants you to do a dive back onto the Yoshi. And in Super Mario World, when you dive off a Yoshi and land back on it, you actually go into a state where you can essentially ground pound and cause interactions with sprites. What you're seeing here.
So Third Wall's having a little bit of trickiness here where he's like getting the flight, but he's not getting the stomp.
Figuring out how exactly they want to get through this. It may be fairly short before the fight, but there's a lot going on here.
It's short, but it's a very technical section. So
Yes, very technical.
the length might be short, but the things that they need to parse and figure out and do is
This is really cool as a relay race instead of just like 2 people racing each other.
Yeah, and
I
honestly,
really like this setup.
this level in particular was one of the levels that we definitely wanted to
kind of like
let the racers get some very good lives in with, because this level is super intricate, as y'all can tell. Yeah, half the time I don't even want to talk because Mark and Kez and Amy are doing a really good job.
$250 from RB Pimlico.
RBP! Oh, Carl got through!
Dinos.
let's go.
Great
Carl casually got through there. Okay.
Says, have fun, racers. Huge shout
Yeah. Alright. Third wall. Oh! Do you know if they can see each other? RBP? I believe they can. Oh god, he's so close. Okay. Third wall is very close to getting this.
In Super Mario World, there are in the Ghost House, there are
So looking over at the boss fight here, if you've played Let's Give Up, most of the levels, I believe all of the levels, maybe most of them. All right, third wall got in.
excellent. Both teams, not much of a huge advantage here.
Okay, so it looks like double jump dinos have a little bit more. I think they are allowed. You can kind of see in RNG Dolphins, kind of see the foot of the other team shuffling. I think like out of courtesy, they're not trying to, like out of courtesy, they're trying to not look at each other's screens. But okay, but yeah, and Let's Give Up. Most of the levels ended with a boo fight. So it made sense that BK has also ended with a boo fight. I'm not entirely sure what the tech is for this room, if I'm being honest, because I don't understand enough about Yoshi Flight to really be able to help here. But it looks like Third Wall especially has gotten the hang of this one. You watched the 2019, they're right next to each other. Yeah, I imagine they're not. Like, you can kind of see how close they are.
You can tell based on where, like, Mark and Court are in the back. Is that Mark?
Yeah.
Okay. But, like, you can tell, especially based on where Mark is in the background of both the webcams, that, like, they're probably right next to each other, but just spread out enough. And they have to be so focused on their own screen that there's probably not any time to really be looking at the other player's screens. Like, you're going to miss your rotation if you're looking at the other screen, I feel like.
Yeah.
One thing that we forgot to mention at the beginning of this, Carl Sagan has said that for every crash that happens in this game, because there is a potential, he'll be donating $100. And also, every death on the double jump dinos, they'll be donating $5 straight to Doctors Without Borders, so that's fantastic. Give it up for that.
So one thing I don't know quite enough about with this level to be able to comment on is why the snake block happens sometimes. I missed who that donation was from. Who was it? Oh, Fawful. Literally everyone that's been a part of the team.
Much of a struggle it was to make the multi-tap work. On behalf of everyone who helped behind the scenes to make this game a reality, we hope you enjoy the love we've shown and have yet to show.
Like, donations specifically.
Plus $300 if the game sold.
They gave us a code to basically give.
That's really special.
Yeah.
Thanks for all your work, Fawful.
Also, huge shout outs to Fawful, who put in a lot of work. There were a lot of people who put in a ton of work. But Fawful deserves some round of applause for this. You're all
Here's Third Wall. They're so close. Holy shit. Holy shit. No! God damn it, they both died right at the end. Ah, god damn it. Ah, they were both right there. I think if Third Wall or Carl would have ditched, they would have been fine.
You gotta find a way to survive. Typically, it's standing on some kind of sprite or object.
Whew. That was so close.
Carl gets it.
Oh!
Carl got it. I saw the G's in the chat. I was like, I haven't seen it happen yet. I can't get it, not behind.
Absolutely incredible, but the RNG Dolphins were very close as well. So, absolutely incredible. Before we go on to the next level...
Whew, 3-0. Okay, so Cyberkinesis. Y'all, I'm not even gonna fucking talk during this level. Because this level is, like, legitimately
I'm
mind-blowing.
really proud of my shirt right now.
Yep.
No, everyone is doing amazing. I'm so proud of everybody.
Yeah.
Everyone who's been involved in this, seriously.
For helping make the world a better place. That said, go Dolphins!
Let's go. All right, level 4.
Okay, so Furpy made Super Cool World 2.
I think Vaporwave.
One of my favorite creators. I haven't actually played any of his stuff yet, but that's going to be changing pretty soon. I'm just going to let y'all enjoy this one, because this is wild. Good job, thank you.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright.
Let's just stay silent and show
Well,
what
this is
happens.
beautiful already. But wild and wacky, what's going on here? Whoa!
Mm-hmm.
I said that before that even happened!
Yeah.
What?
So, this level, I saw this the first time.
This rules. It's
And
all Kes says.
yeah, I saw this the first time, and my jaw just fucking dropped.
Yeah, the color palette, Momo. Agreed.
To make this level possible.
Wow, this is
You should get a round of
incredible.
applause for Kaizo, man, real quick.
On a technical level, this is one of the most technically impressive levels I've ever seen in my life. It's also very visually fun and pretty, and despite fucking rotating around literally everywhere, this level is also, like, very easy to read. Like, even when you don't really know what's going on. Yo, third wall. Okay. Oh, they're both in the same room. I missed, double jump dinos getting there already. But yeah, basically the gimmick of this level is it looks like a regular cool Kaizo level, but Furpy somehow figured out how to just, like, bend the laws of space and time here. And so they're both getting a little stuck on this obstacle. Honestly, this is probably the hardest obstacle in this level. But what we're going to do is you want to grab the yellow orb here, and you actually want to grab this yellow orb that's above the shell here. It's a little hard to see at first. It looks like RNG Dolphins just saw it, because I saw them kind of pointing it out in the corner. Let's see if Double Jump Dinos see it yet. Okay, so it looks like they do.
Carl! Oh, everybody's so cute! Oh my god.
Yeah, so all of these mechanics, brand fucking new. I don't know how Furpy did this. We kind of, like, when we were signing up for levels, Borgie's level and my level were pretty straightforward, like it was like falling rocks or something. And then Furpy comes up out of nowhere and puts mode 7 zooming or something like that. And the first thing I'm thinking is like, what the fuck does that mean? And then you see this level and you're just like,
What?
yep.
No.
So, look at Purple's. Basically the entire level warped to the side, warped diagonally more, then unwarped, and everything just fucking works the entire time. What is this? This is fucking Furpy sorcery. I don't know what Furpy did to make this happen.
We don't know what Furpy has done, but
Let's go mode 7.
it's been
Yes, that's mode
furped.
7.
Yeah.
Get furped,
One of
nerds.
the most ASM
Is what this
code heavy
is.
levels in this fan game, and
This is wild.
it kinda
Yeah.
shows, like,
I'm
this
losing my
is
mind.
something that's never been seen before, and
So the players are really going to have to, like, learn on the fly how this new, never before seen.
Yeah, so one of the cool things I think that really kind of came through on this collab, which I'm really glad that it did,
Just, like, learning how things
there were very different styles of level in here, as well as very different gimmicks of stuff.
and you might be thinking, how
So basically, like, my level and Borgie's level was relatively straightforward, especially compared to this. Like, we made a pretty, like,
Squirt Cobain in the chat. What is happening? In the chat. I meant, not in the chat.
and
oh, just pulled it out. Okay.
fantastic.
Alright, so luckily, this level is a little bit longer in terms of segments, but I kind of just wish it was more, honestly. Like, I feel like every time you play a segment in this level, you're just like, alright, I want more of this level now, please.
Fantastic work. You can't really prepare for
This level's got the zoomies.
your skill from previous levels that you've played and just adjust.
Also, even though the score is 3-0, this race has been exceptionally fucking close the entire time.
I just love the smug blocks.
Barb enhanced even more. Barb enhanced so much that it flipped back around. Barb's getting P-speed.
That's fine.
Cut the jump a little bit too much.
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
But the good news is, this level in particular has really short segments. So this is one that's like pretty consistent. Like I think this consistently was like one of the fastest clears during testing. Shoujo getting in the door. Barb getting in the door. They're both in the final room now.
Oh my god.
Coming down to it. Shoujo dies. Can Barb one-shot it? Holy shit. Alright. So this super enhances. Shoujo's got another life though.
Let's go small gaming.
Oh.
Pixel perfect.
Alright.
Right.
Shovda's got a shot. Y'all, this is so fucking close.
Subpixels, which would be
Shovda. No! Shovda died right at the end.
Everyone's saying orb, and I'm just like, who?
It's looking like Shoujo. Shoujo.
we're not done.
Shoujo. Clutching it out.
Gosh, that was close.
That was incredibly close.
Juz and Carl.
Where the Dinos
Gonna have to buy Shoujo a beer after this one.
again, in the 40-second advantage going into the final level. But before
So I will also mention that I'm not entirely sure. Marcy Raid, how's it going? Thank you.
Mercy with the raid.
Alert, alert, there's been a raid.
Because we don't have alerts.
How's it going, Kuroshi? This has been a blast. I know Shoujo's not old enough for a beer. I realized that after I said it, but hey Mars, how's it going? We're chilling. So allegedly, this level was allegedly made by Maddie, who allegedly made Celeste, and allegedly also made Supersonic Saves the World. This level is super fucking cool.
Made some game that you might have heard before. It's called Celeste. I don't know if any of you have heard of that before. Never heard of
Yeah,
it.
it's like a small indie game.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe you might.
Where
I'll
are
check it
the
out sometime.
Yeah, check it out. It might be cool.
commentators?
I don't know.
They're in the back.
This
don't see
creator
them.
also allegedly made a fan mod named Supersonic Saves the World.
Oh wait, I think I maybe thought Amy
which
was
allegedly
Court.
found in a
Because they were both
alley or
wearing
Yeah,
yellow.
we're not sure.
Oh.
So who knows what we might have.
Yeah,
here
Shoujo's
at
19.
level.
something. If this allegedly
Where's
has the Sonic
Kez?
spray, I'm not gonna be very happy.
I don't think anyone will be. Anyways, let's get this one started.
Oh, in the red?
with 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Go.
Alright, so
Of course, we have Yoshi
for those
Sonic
that
Ghost
played
Music
Sonic
Video.
Saves the World, a lot of the same types of design here.
Okay, looks like
Maddie
there's
designs very fun gimmicks, very frequent checkpoints. I still need to play Sonic Saves the World too. I tried to play a hack by all of the creators before the race actually started, but it just unfortunately wasn't really working out like that.
Momo, I think Kez is wearing a pink bandana. It's just hard to see because he's far in the back. But if you look in the back of the RNG Dolphins webcam, you can see him in the red. And, well, actually, if you look in the background of Double Jump Dinos, you can see his pink headband. Or bandana.
Yeah.
It's not a headband. Wow.
So, Shovda already has 2 H's on this level.
That's concerning.
Tip, reading messages is slow and may make you lose the race.
Let's go for Wade's time.
All right, I think that's my cue to come in here with
Maddie?
Yeah.
Thorson.
We, I love that message block, by the way. I hit that during testing and I just busted up laughing. I was like, alright.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
The SMW community is so inspiring. It was an honor to allegedly work on this alongside so many passionate and talented creators, testers, and organizers. Thank you, Maddie. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You may see the block with Juz here. Tip, reading messages is slow and may make you lose the race.
That's play testers in the community helped out.
Absolutely. So this section.
I'm so glad both our teams hit that, by the way.
It will change blocks.
There's a message
I was gonna say-
Read it.
It looks like though this is a custom timer. It's a bit shorter than these players are used to. So we're gonna see how this leads up into the next section with gravity swapping and using these ghosts. To
Truly
progress.
Maddie deeply, allegedly. I can't! Who just said that?
Yo, Barb crushed that segment. Okay, so this is the most fucked up obstacle of the level, and Barb just read that like a champ. God damn. Yo, that green bean thing broke my goddamn brain the first time I saw it. Barb is handling this upside down gimmick exceptionally well.
Very impressive sight reading.
Yeah, that's a Barb Chad if I've ever seen one. It's just Barb Chad.
We know these people. My mind,
But very impressive work on
I'm
Barb's
losing
part
it.
there.
I'm losing it.
Made a lot of progress.
So the one thing that seems to be tripping up some of the racers is it seems like they're rotating a little early. I think the 3 lives was a last minute change that we maybe should have implemented slightly earlier, but that's okay. We had no way of knowing. Shoujo trying to read this up. Okay. I love everybody on Double Jump Dinos trying to work together to try to read what the fuck this obstacle is.
That's great.
Oh, that's true. I forgot Mario Maker has an upside down gimmick. Yeah, so the Mario Maker creators are actually probably going to be pretty good in this level. SMW upside down isn't really super common. Like the only upside down level I can really remember in SMW Kaizo is in Mad with Kaizo Power. So you can definitely see the Mario Maker creators kind of getting to flex their double game.
We also have $25 from UGG Rochester.
Oh, true, all the VVV levels.
That says, whoa, look at all these awesome people there. I heard Team Vanilla Cave Crusaders are chilling watching this race. Good luck, racers. And
So third wall, I think read what to do when Barb was there last time. This little midway right here is super fucked up, by the way. Because you have to basically jump at it as that orb is coming there. Luckily, it is possible. I actually tested this. It is possible to one-shot this. It's pretty hard, but it is possible to one-shot that next segment if you boop off of the thing. The timing for that H is definitely one of the trickier things of the level. But thankfully, Maddie made it so it is technically optional. It's as optional as a midway can get in a race setting like this. So it's nice to see.
$100 from the Java Brew.
Hi, Java.
That says, I've been so excited for this relay for months, and it's been a blast to see some of my friends in the SMW community
Okay.
come together.
Barb dodged the ghost. Barb got the H.
Best of luck to the racers, and shout out to the couch.
Did Shoujo get the H too? I was looking at Barb's screen. I didn't see. Oh, but almost one-shot it. Barb. Woo! Barb almost.
But those were fantastic reads.
Barb was able to grab the checkpoint, so he'll have another quick attempt at this, but Shoujo, unfortunately...
Yeah, so because Barb was able to get that midway, that ended up actually being pretty clutch here, because you get to skip a pretty decent amount.
And that's
Excellent. Great reads from Barb in this level so far.
And Shoujo with the checkpoint as well.
I remember Barb really liked Sonic Saves the World, so doesn't super surprise me that he was kicking ass in this level.
Switch timer stuff, it appears. We'll see how that plays out.
Whew, Shoujo. Goddamn. Yeah, this is super close. I honestly wish the score was closer because the actual like racing every single level has been like neck and neck the entire time.
Both players very close, or both teams actually very close.
Can't keep getting away with this.
The RNG Dolphins
Yo, just dodge the troll. Watch third wall's screen here. Okay. Juz kind of dodged it a little too fast for me to even mention it. But there's a troll at this H where if you wait a little bit too long. Oh, Juz! Juz! Oh, almost.
close.
Yeah, this is a very equal team effort.
Yeah. No, I was kind of upset somebody said that too.
All right.
Like maybe
Barb got the checkpoint.
people just don't know the people
Yeah.
in the community, but we all know that all of
I-
these racers are incredible gamers.
I missed it before RNG Dolphins checkpoint, but basically there's like a small jump you have to do over like a raised spike. And if you don't get that jump, then you end up basically just falling through the ground.
Have made it to the same section, so it really could
Oh,
be
I didn't see that.
race
Okay,
here.
Talia, I wasn't mad that you said that. I was mad that someone said it in GDQ chat.
Shoujo getting close.
Yeah.
to attempt the
No. It,
third wall.
As-
Talia, I
as-
just saw that you said it.
No,
I'm
you're-
so sorry because
you're-
I would
you're
not
good.
have come at you like that. I was mad that a person I didn't know in GDQ chat said that.
The ghosts are
So I was like, I feel like you don't know.
slightly upward, giving us a little bit of a pause.
All right.
Shoujo is
Well,
amazing.
I see. Uh-oh. Juz! Kaizo'd!
I apologize for the misunderstanding, Tully. I didn't mean to.
You can actually, so it's a little hard to hear in this, but that little a few moments later screen actually has the sound clip for it as well.
I just want to say that this screams Maddie allegedly.
It seems enough.
So Double Jump Dinos isn't as far behind as it seems like they are. Actually not a bad strat to kind of fall down right there. I don't know if that actually works,
Seems
but
memey enough. I think that's what I'm looking for there.
Mimi, yes.
so you can look at Double Jump Dinos and see a little bit of the next segment where you're basically just riding along this Erie here. You need to land on the Kaizo there to basically break your spin jump there so you can bop off of the bats.
Greetings, friends. Being a part of the Kaiser community has been a treat, and I'm so excited to see this race. Good luck, racers, and blame Third Wall.
Third wall coming up close here. Trying to
So
get
the segment that RNG Dolphins is stuck on right now is honestly one of the harder segments of the level, trying to time out these ghosty boops. Okay. Alright, they hit the fake Kaizo.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yep. Just in time for Double Jump Dinos to hit the other fake Kaizo. Spoilers, this level's not over. There's another segment. Third Wall and Barb and Shovda don't know this yet because I think they just think that they're slightly farther behind right now. But you can see that the third segment just ping pongs back and forth. Third Wall casually clutching out that checkpoint. Unfortunately, you do have to land on the Kaizo there.
Allegedly, she did great.
This is so great.
So Green Team again is a segment slightly farther ahead. The second segment is actually fairly fast though, so even though RNG Dolphins are ahead here and getting some valuable information, it's not as far as it looks like it is. Okay. Same reaction of, it's still going.
I don't know how.
So now they're all on the final segment of the level. Double Jump Dinos has the knowledge, and it looks like they have a farther PB right now. But honestly, RNG Dolphins could come back and clutch it out here.
Don't be discouraged, Dolphins, you got this.
So I'm sure it's very nerve-wracking right now.
Like, this has been such a neck-and-neck race.
I was gonna say, this race has been unbelievably fucking close.
The fact that all of the points have gone to one team is wild, because this has been such a close race the entire time.
So, as playing this section, it's pretty important to hold down jump here. Oh. Shoujo, please clap. You are now approaching the final obstacle. Are you ready?
No, I'm ahead.
The fish. That wasn't it. Here it is. Spoilers. This wall is fake. Shoujo doesn't give a fuck. Shoujo just blasts through it.
Taking level 5, absolutely incredible. Trolling exactly what I expected, but not quite.
So, worth noting, RNG Dolphins right fucking behind. Look at how close that was.
Let's see if they can. Let's see if the RG Dolphins can take it as well.
Spoilers, as long as Barb holds down run here, he's got it. Cause this wall's fake. That wasn't it.
I wish you got hit by that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Barb. Go, let's go.
Hey, look at how fucking close that was.
Excellent work by everyone.
Whew.
Amazing.
Very, very close race.
Very close. Very mischievous. Welcome to the Mario World community.
And let's get another quick donation on.
Absolutely. We have $150 from Dr. X Mario.
Whew. Is Doc.
Huge shout out to the amazing team of runners, creators, commentators, and organizers who made
Yeah.
this awesome
Ode to Lesbian Worm. I'll give you about 5.
It was a
I'll give you 3 guesses as to who named that level.
and this community has come to mean so much to me.
This is Idol and Mar in a level.
In person this year,
Oh, yeah.
GLHF.
You can tell just by the name.
Before we get into the next
Sure can.
level, made by both Idol and Margot, first I would like to say a big shout out to Margot for making the overworld.
Yes, Mar made this overworld. It's fucking gorgeous.
The name of the level, if you can see at the
Yeah,
top,
it's really pretty. I like the
Ode to
colors.
Lesbian Worm. So, with that said,
That seems better.
I mean, y'all didn't know who named the level. It could have been named by anyone.
the creators.
Like, I don't know if we actually named our level.
It's right there.
I think we should just
I
jump
feel
right
like
into
that
it.
was
jump right
by
into it.
Idol.
Well, of course it was.
3, 2,
It's okay.
1, go.
Alright, so, Ode to
Yeah.
Lesbian Worm. This level is sick. It's basically built around the block snake that goes super fast. And this segment is very Idle. For anyone who's seen her hack, this looks like it could have been right out of it in a very good way. Idle's hack's coming out this year, and it looks very fucking cool. Juz just fucking like one-shot that, goddamn. Shoved her right there too. Okay, so then this level gets hella cool because this ends up being a layer 2 snake level where you end up having to dodge this snake the entire time. You gotta jump over these thwomps, which are a little hard to get over.
Especially when you
It's a very Idol name. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Marcy. The moment I saw that, I was like, oh, yep, Idol.
not a good sign. So
Not particularly, no.
not great.
Or smiley face.
I mean, the lesbian worm is not always a happy worm,
So I really
so then you have to squeeze in here.
Oh, Lord.
Like more so than usual because they're facing to the left more.
yeah, no, they're not vibing. They're not
So Barb already figured out that you gotta hit the Kaizo to get over, ride the thwomp to get over there. You gotta stall a little bit to pop up there.
Consider them the worms, where they're moving on layer 2, so they're able to move up and down constantly.
So this is the ode to said worm.
Lesbian worm,
This is the ode to said
specifically.
worm.
I'm guessing both ends of the worm are female. Well, yeah.
It's all coming together.
It's a story. It's a wonderful story.
The lore is very intricate.
The lore is invisible block.
But there's 80,000 viewers.
This level.
That's wild.
Ah!
I'm just like every time.
Also, thank y'all for being here, by the way. I wasn't sure how a restream was gonna go, like, at all.
Because we're seeing these for the first time ourselves. So we're trying to parse them
Thank you,
the same
Momo.
way that the
It's really
players
nice
are,
to have a
except we
slow
don't play.
chat during GDQ.
Yeah, when Kez did basically poverty chat for his Casio run, I was like, that sounds nice. If I ever get anything into GDQ, I want to do that.
Yes, this
So.
song was ported by Syncax, I believe it was Syncax, a pretty notable member of the SMW
It's pretty fun and chill here. Well, thanks.
Incredible.
It's because of
work.
y'all.
And fellow staff member.
Very, very talented.
Spoilers, they're right.
A lot of people in the SMW community are incredibly talented. Sorry.
Thanks, Ford.
So not
I
many people in
can't
the
believe that
SMW
level went as well as it did.
Dozens and dozens and dozens of people out there that are just like beyond talented, amazing.
Thank y'all. Also, friendly mention that if y'all want to play any of these crazy ass levels, they should be posted pretty soon.
This section
I believe Doc said that he was working with Glitch to get it moderated and approved like almost right away.
It's gonna be interesting
I don't know
to
if that's
see,
still
much like CO can
in
develop
progress,
and
but I know that it
how
should be
they
fairly
develop
soon if it's not
how
immediate.
They take the level themes that they've come up with and kind of like mesh them together with their own styles, especially like both aesthetically and like obstacle wise. So very interesting snake block stuff that they're having to dodge right here.
The freeform jazz port is
Oh, I didn't hear it,
incredibly
Momo.
fitting.
Yeah, very chaotic.
I'm probably gonna have to watch this back without my own commentary over it later,
Yeah.
but
donation.
Wonderful. I was thinking the same thing. We have $50 from Ozzy that says, "It's wonderful to see my favorite members of the Mario community all coming together again for SGDQ. Put my money towards the Mario 64 run because there can never be too much Mario at GDQ." I completely agree, and we're over 44,000 to our
So,
$100,000 we need for
this
that.
part right here, you really have to follow the coin trail. It looks like it's broken there because of the snake, but you like specifically have to like hang out a little bit in between the breaks of the
I
coin.
just saw Joe's do it right when you said it.
Yeah. So that part's really tricky. That part kind of took me a lot in playtesting because it looks like you just want to jump straight
Well, and
over.
I feel like that's hard to indicate.
Like we mentioned.
Yeah.
Like, it's clearly indicated by the coins,
Yeah.
but it's...
One of the things that I really like about Idol's level design is she's really good at forcing, like, super weird jumps, but doing it in, like, a really simple way. So, like, once you figure it out, you're like, clearly that's the jump that I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
But, like, all that's happening on screen right now is just layer 2, basically, with some custom snakies. Okay, so third wall got close there. What you want to do is you want to jump up to that gray platform up there, and then the Koopa is basically in a position where you can try to get into the final obstacle of the level there, or the segment, not the level.
You're talking about how well they work together, like Idol and Margot? Oh, that's cute, like about CO and Borgie?
Yes. Major fucking shoutouts to Borgie, by the way. It was a blast to work on that level with Borgie. Borgie did all of the cool custom visuals for the hack as well. This level in particular, I believe, was visuals pulled from Sappho, but... okay, so Barb almost figured it out. The timing on these platforms is pretty particular. Once the racers figure it out, that's the main obstacle of the segment, but...
We have $25 from Dan the VP. Who says, it has been a blast having so many awesome friends in the SMW community at this GDQ for my first runs on the big stage. Shout out to everyone involved in this incredible showcase. Thank you so much, Dan.
And thanks again to Dan for boarding the song in Sierra Birdie's level.
Absolutely. We also have $100 from Mooing Lemur.
Also, I'm pretty sure every level so far has been under 15 minutes, so even if one of these last ones goes slightly longer, I think it's okay. Which is something that we were very much nervous about, given how hard all of these levels were. Like, even the easier levels in this aren't really that easy. They're just kind of easier, I guess.
The background is making me want Rainbow Sherbet so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I know.
Alright, so third wall's got a shot here.
I know it's lesbian.
You want to stall, then jump over. He's trying to wait a little too long here, so I think he figured out on that attempt that you just gotta kind of haul ass. The timing of this part is very particular, but once you figure it out, it works pretty consistently. This was another level that we really wanted the racers to have 3 lives for, by the way, because you can tell that this snake part is a lot of very particular movements. And
Wait, what happened? Why did they start moving and then go back and then move again?
because I think third wall started to rotate while he still had a life left. So then he had to rotate back, kill himself, and then go again.
Lesbian worm science. That's a term.
Yep.
I just couldn't see. Lesbian worm science, Kevin!
But yeah, you can clearly tell that this level is very difficult.
Alright, so... I was going to say Barb's got a shot, but... honestly, it seems like both of the teams, again, are pretty much neck and neck here. And then after this obstacle that everyone's stuck on currently, there's one more obstacle of the segment, and then the second half of the level. So Shoujo had a good shot at it there. I think Shoujo's the first one to make it to that far gray platform. But luckily, like I said, this is one of those levels that once you figure out what to do, you can normally get it.
Oh, we have time for another donation.
Sounds good. We have $100 from Proto Pizza. That says, it's such a joy getting to see these players live on stage together. I've been playing Kaizo for a few years now, participating in races, and the community is so well.
Oh, Shovda!
Good luck, racers.
Shovda! Oh, okay. Shovda was the first one to make it out of there. It looks like both teams have an idea of what to do to actually get through there now. So it'll be interesting to see how much attention they were paying. Because I think this is the kind of segment that takes a little bit to learn, but once you know what to do is manageable, but it still is pretty hard. Like, even when you know what to do in this segment, the segment is not easy. I love the SMW community too, Llamas. This race, It took a lot of effort from all corners of the SMW community and all skill levels and talents and all that. But it was very nice to see it all come together.
That says, let's go. Dr. Mario once again helping the real doctors out there. Race for victory. Thank you so much for your $500 donation.
Third wall's got a shot.
From the Java Brew.
Okay.
That says,
So, the last... No! Third wall! Third wall's gonna delete every single up pipe.
Oh my god. Close.
The up fight.
Just didn't have enough momentum to get up there, but...
Rev, right?
Yeah, it's awesome, Rev.
I cried when I saw CO's levels on there. Like, I was
Yeah.
sobbing the whole time.
It was a little surreal being able to see something that I've made show up here. Like Bud and I have mentioned, we've been watching GDQ for a really long time. And being able to be a part of this was honestly like such an honor. So thank you everyone who let me on, because this was super fun.
Gradually slowing down and building up nerves as you come across one of the most infamous obstacles.
So the good news is the second half of the level is
The Mario Maker
a little bit easier to parse, so I suspect that once the racers get through this, they'll be okay. Oh, Barb went a little too fast there. Shoujo's got a shot. Can Shoujo just once again clutch it out?
I asked for it, you all delivered. We're at 45.
Of course she can.
And this section of the level was made by Margot. The first half was...
Yeah, so first half is Idol, second half is Margot.
How can you definitely tell that this was Margot? Like, I can
Yep.
yes. Martin.
For anyone who has not seen Sayonara 2, it just came out, or is coming out like right after GDQ. It's an expert level hack, so do not attempt it if it's something that you're not prepared for, but the hack is sick as fuck, and definitely everyone should check it out. Everyone has been doing super well, but I definitely feel like Shoujo's been like killing it, especially. Honestly, everyone's been doing very well though. I really do not want to understate like how hard these levels actually are. Yeah, I've played tested all of these levels. Sayotu Skytree vibes, yeah.
Holy shit, yeah.
Yeah, otherwise they will fall off.
Oh, so close, Joes.
Alright,
In case you weren't sure.
Joe's got the progress. Shoujo has consistency. Third wall got the midway.
Now, so yeah, really incredible taking the first section.
So,
where you
I
get the
think
first
because
level
Double Jump Dinos has a little bit more knowledge, they're still in the lead here. But
completely
the cool thing about Kaizo segments is you really can kind of just
trying to do
go
similar
wild and one-shot stuff. This segment in particular, you saw Double Jump Dinos make a lot of progress like really, really quickly. The block's Newman. They're Newman. Shoujo's waiting.
You gotta wait before you knew. That's important life knowledge.
Level's telling you how to beat it. That means it's easy, right?
Okay.
Information's right there.
So they're pretty much neck and neck. I think Shoujo still has slightly more information because I think they know how to time out the waiting. But if Barb can figure out the timing for this, there's not too much past here.
This race has been one of the most incredible things I've seen at a GDQ.
Oh, god damn it, Barb. Barb fell a little bit too fast on the gray platform. Shoujo! Shoujo! Oh, Shoujo!
Very, very close to Shoujo.
Whew. Okay, so Shoujo's seen the entire segment.
Does actually
Now it's basically up to if Double Jump Dinos can clutch it out.
not here forever.
Yes, the sprites do match the shirt colors.
Get a couple good plays here. Really, anyone can take it at this point, but we do have confirmation that the level does end.
Always heartening.
So I don't entirely know how much information RNG Dolphins actually has, because I don't know how much they were able to actually see.
A little over a minute now.
What you really want to do on this first one is start from the top of these gray platforms and work your way down. because otherwise you get into that spot the third wall got into where it was a little hard to work your way down. It looks like Double Jump Dinos has a little bit more consistency there, but like I said, it really only takes one good shot past it to get this. No worries, Rev. Honestly, I'm probably going to be uploading this entire thing to YouTube because this has been pretty special. Third wall. Okay, you're a little ahead of me, so I might need you to not comment on stuff right away.
Sorry, I'm used to being behind.
It's fine. It's just you refreshed and you said third wall was so close as I was commenting on third wall might get it this time.
How about I refresh again and see where it lands us? Sorry, I was so behind before, I didn't think refreshing would put me ahead.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably pretty far behind now, honestly, but... Okay, so they got it a little bit harder than they needed to. Barb! Barb!
God damn it.
Barb! Barb got it! Whew! Yo, and Shoujo right fucking behind. God damn. If that's not an indication of how close this race has been, like, literally the entire time, I don't know what is. I want to point out again, everybody in this race is doing so fucking well. I'm going to refresh during level, or in between levels, because it looks like it's kind of freaking out a little bit. Yeah, Barb absolutely clutched that one out. They dabbed. No, I missed it. God damn it. Enjoy the dab. Alright, so unfortunately, we are already at the final level of this. Major thanks to everyone who's been here for this, because this has been phenomenal. So because RNG, I'm trying to kind of talk to cover, or to get back over the here. So, because Double Jump Dinos has a little bit of an advantage here, they're going to get to see this level ahead of time. But it looks like RNG Dolphins is doing a little bit of scouting. Luckily for RNG Dolphins, I don't entirely know how much the time advantage super matters on this level, because this level is pretty tricky. But welcome to Crypto the Necrodancer in SMW form. This is D to the 4th's level, and D to the 4th's final boss. It's built, you can kind of hear it a little bit louder. It's built around the conga song from Crypto the Necrodancer. All of the sprites are moving because they're landing on star blocks, which allows them to reset without actually losing a life.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
This is one of the few levels that actually has this advantage in it, because the gimmick is a little harder to figure out, so D really wanted to make sure that racers had a little bit more time to feel it out. But, yo. Oh. Yeah, so there's a heartbeat monitor going in the bottom, which basically times out the beats as they're switching in the level. Yeah, we were, Talia. It was a little hard for me to not just say, like, just watch the marathon. Because I was like, yeah, it's a little hard to get rhythm platformers really working super well. And all I wanted to talk about is, but D4 got all of these really cool things working. This level, if you don't know, D4 is amazing. She worked like around the clock to make sure that this ROM got together. So I keep looking at RNG Dolphins. They are slightly behind, but they're not really that far behind at this point. Welcome to the shell jump with this gimmick, by the way.
I think I'm behind you.
Okay, so here's third wall, trying to figure out a shell jump with this timing. So, it's actually kind of funny. Third wall specifically actually oh, that was a weird spawn in the level. Okay. Third wall specifically actually has a slow motion shell jump that he's designed before.
Similar to this, so I'm really curious to see who's going to take this here.
I've never seen karmic retribution like this on the stage before.
It's incredible how life works.
It's very fitting.
I wish I could say
So?
more, but we don't really understand how it works. And that's just kind of like the other force thing. They just make things you don't really quite know how it works. It's beautiful.
Yeah, D4 is a wizard in our community, and not only did she work on this level, but she spent easily over 100 hours over the past few days, even week, trying to work on the entire collaboration, because these levels were made independently. Judge Carl getting the Belgium for the team.
Huge shout outs to D4, by the way.
Can we get a round of applause for D4?
Like such an incredible person. Absolutely deserves all the praise.
The D4 has invested a lot of work in this.
We appreciate everything you've done in this community, so thank you.
Third wall kicked the shell up, and it took forever to come back down.
Oh my god, I see it.
So good.
Yeah, so this level is just like non-stop showcase after showcase of like really cool ideas to do with rhythm platforming. If y'all did not know, D4 is amazing at like everything she's tried to do. Composer!
Dolphin's getting into that door.
That says, Heck W, meet and joy. Thanks to everyone in the community who volunteered their time to make this race so amazing.
Shoujo making it into the next section. So
Shoujo making it into the next section, not surprising.
These rooms appear to be very
RNG Dolphins is only one room behind though, even with that massive time advantage that they got heading into this last level. It looks like RNG Dolphins adapted to the gimmick a little bit faster maybe. Shoujo is now 2 rooms ahead. This room's a little hard because you got to kill all these bats and they move at different speeds in rhythm with the on-off stuff.
Why is everyone saying Keck W, me and joy?
Because Composer just donated a bunch of money and said that.
I just heard the
Alright, so they're back tied again. Yo, Barb just fucking blasted through that room. Holy shit, Barb, Jesus. Yeah, Barb didn't even think about that. He's just like, alright, here's what you do. If y'all didn't know, Barb is God Gamer. This should be a pretty good indicator of that. But major shoutouts again to every single racer here, because every racer on both teams is doing so well. Alright, oh. So that's a little hard to see, but those blocks at the top are switching and are just like solid blocks. But it looks like double jump dinos are also in the last room. We've seen how fast this last room can go, so it's still anybody's race at this point. This is literally everything that we could have like hoped for in terms of like these racers actually being super consistent and shit. Alright, so Shovda gets the spin jump. RNG Dolphins are now on the final boss, Konga himself. So, takes 3 hits. The stage is moving constantly towards you. You just gotta jam with it and go. Spoilers, after every hit, it speeds up a little bit, so you gotta just get used to it.
Llamas, that looked like I was in the car with Yoshi driving erratically, and I was freaking out about it. I can't.
Yoshi's like, why am I turning?
Oh my god. That was incredible.
Okay, Shoujo getting in the door. They're both on the last boss. Oh, third wall got shut down by that wall. Unfortunately, I don't think there's another hit, but this is good knowledge for them. You can still get that through that hit, and then there's the final hit here. This last one is a little brutal.
Wow, this is chaotic.
Oh, this is wonderful.
Oh.
Oh my god, this is so hard.
Yep.
Like, this is so beautifully fucked up.
Alright, so RNG Dolphins has to rotate, but RNG Dolphins has the full knowledge. Double jump dinos can clutch it out here still, but they're a little behind on knowledge, and as we've seen, knowledge makes a big difference.
And look how, like, hidden temple-y this is. This is so cool.
Yup.
Oh my god.
Casual shout-outs to everyone who worked on this, by the way, because this was an absolute blast. Alright, Barb's got a shot!
Barb's got to get up here, get the last hit.
Let's see if Barb can take this.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So messed up.
The ending is so fucked up, but I absolutely love it.
I can't stand for that.
Because the ending has enough opportunity for you to actually get it, even if you mess up like 4 or 5 times. But it's really easy to just mess up 6 times instead.
Sorry, D. Love you.
Unfortunately, I have to give a math update.
Oh.
We're halfway to our Left 4 Dead 2 Last Stand Showcase incentive, so please get your donations in for that.
Shoujo's got a shot. I think Shoujo's 1 hit away from the chaotic end.
Very neck and neck right
I don't know. Oh, I don't know if the green team's seen the ending yet. Barb's here again.
Right back to
1,
Matt.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. They got it! Down 5 to 1. RNG Dolphins comes back.
I'm super behind now.
They dabbed it.
The victory dab on King Konga. You love to
Barb
see
Chad.
Oh, they all just dabbed again. How cute. And you
God,
said-
what a
Oh,
race.
it's cute.
No, it froze like right after that. God damn, what a race. What an ending. Whew. 81,000 people.
Princess and
What an unbelievable race.
teams.
Both teams killed it.
Absolutely incredible from everyone involved.
Shout outs to the SMW community. It was,
You're first on the level design!
yeah, I knew that.
Amazing showcase of Super Mario World.
I'm crying about
I
it.
made this. Not all of it,
Insane.
but I made some of it.
Thank you so much to everyone who put the work into this. Mark Marm, Amethyst, for commenting, the runners for doing amazing work.
Whew.
Everyone behind the scenes,
Yo,
an absolute,
there's been so much work that went into that.
I couldn't think of better people.
Yeah, and while these credits are rolling, there were a lot of people that
God damn.
did play testing, that did level designing, that did.
Honestly, I'm so glad that went down the way it did. Double Jump Dino's showing off the level consistency just a little bit more, but it didn't even matter in the final level because Barb Chad. Whew. Alright.
Everyone in these credits are absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, everyone in the credits, everyone in the audience. I would have loved to have been in the audience for that, but I was honored to be here with y'all. Thank you all.
Cammy, I see Cammy!
Thank you all so much.
Yeah, it is Cammy because she has my matching backpack!
Thank you all so much for that incredible reunion.
Whew.
Yeah,
We
stand
did
up
see
again.
Cammy.
Yeah, come on, let's give him another round of applause.
Goddamn.
What an incredible showcase of the
I saw her
amazing
get up
things
and
that
I
are
was like,
possible
well,
in
maybe she
Super
just has the same
Mario
hair as Cammy.
World.
Like, it's a mask, you know? And then I saw her pick up the same backpack that I have, and I was like, no, it's Cammy.
That said,
Yeah, honestly, I'm really glad that we were able to stream that. Thank you all for being here so much for that, by the way.
That's amazing.
Let me
There's so
properly.
many people here.
Marcy, Arrow, Halcyon, Omnom, Lee, thank you all for the raids.
Me.
Oh, one, of course.
Literally this moment.
X
Alert,
with
alert,
another raid.
There's been another raid.
There's another raid. Goddamn, thank
As we
you.
were thinking all of the raids that have already come in tonight. That's
Yes.
hilarious.
Thank you, X. Major shout outs to literally everyone who worked on that. All the level designers kicked ass. The construction team. I really need to put out another shout out for the construction team because they worked literally around the clock. We thought we were good. We had so many random little curveballs thrown our way the entire week, and that construction team just handled it and just kept rolling with it. Everything worked out perfect. All the racers kicked ass. I'm so glad that the 3 lives thing actually like worked and got a chance to like have people show off honestly how good they are. I feel like that was basically everything we could have asked for in terms of a showcase of the SMW community.
That was amazing. Oh, Cheeseburger, thanks for
Yo,
100 biddies.
thank you. Cheeseburger, thank you for the biddies.
Sorry we don't have any alerts on this.
Briefus, thank you. Yeah, I guess I could switch over to the webcam one now at least, because at least that one has... No, that one doesn't have alerts either. We'll switch to this one, because this one at least has alerts.
No, just go back to GDQ.
Okay, whatever. We'll just pretend like we had alerts.
Sorry, alerts that might go off aren't as important as having actually something on the screen.
Hey Falcor, thanks. Hey Briefus, thank you.
I'll do your alerts.
Yeah.
Thanks, alert. There's been some biddies, you know?
Yeah, the fact that there's, what, 81,000 people here still, we were a little worried when we were doing all of this, that we were gonna be at a little awkward time, and instead it was like fucking perfect.
This was perfect. I want donuts to celebrate because now I associate donuts with GDQ because we got some for Kez's run.
We absolutely will get donuts tomorrow.
We could get them now.
We will get donuts tomorrow.
It's open is all I'm saying.
I would prefer donuts tomorrow.
I was just saying it was open. That's all.
I
don't want to go anywhere.
I don't want to go anywhere.
But we could. Do we need to find something to raid?
Yeah.
Fan gamer. Let's see.
Whew. Hey, Fail, thanks. Shoutouts to the playtesting team as well, by the way. They showed off a little bit in the credits, but we had an unbelievable amount of people playtesting this and making sure it was race-friendly. Clearly the levels were way harder than they were in the 2019 one, but I think that kind of just goes to show how, like, astronomically good the Kaizo community is. Was Shoujo even playing Kaizo in 2019? Like, by the time like, I know she was probably doing Mario Maker at that point, but she wasn't doing SMW by then, was she? Because
I feel like she started dabbling in SMW around the time I did.
Think she had started then? Okay, yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe
I was gonna say it must have been like just starting off.
Maybe that's when she decided to get more into it.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I remember.
Let's have an amazing rest of the event.
I remember being like, yes. Do more SMW because that's what I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But honestly,
like
every
nudge.
single one of those racers kicks so much ass.
Yeah, they absolutely killed it.
The playtesting team, thank you for making those levels as friendly to race live as they were. Construction team, thank you for making those levels actually fit into a ROM because that was an entire headache and a half itself. I believe the ROM